Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dennis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Louisiana's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Raging Cajuns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 44 and they'll have terrific field position. So Jacksonville State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Got his man on the right. The ball is down in the 14 after that grab. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Raging Cajuns come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Already a sub. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Going right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to try to pop one on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand. Second quarter is about to get underway. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner... down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for room, it's Rockwell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Raging Cajuns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Trying play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robertson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Savage. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Glover. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Robertson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Keep it on the ground. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
And the Raging Cajuns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Savage. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Savage. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Good enough for a first down.
The give on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on 1st down. It's 2nd in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this 3rd down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
He's going to take off. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Cuber.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Unleashes one. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught near the sideline, it's Jordan. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Rockwell. They'll rip off 8 on that play, it's 2nd and 2. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. that one will give them the lead. The #1 rule for any offense, gentlemen, protect your quarterback. When you do, good things happen.
And the #1 rule for a defense is to affect the quarterback, or bad things happen to you. Didn't affect the quarterback, too much time, too clean. You're supposed to frazzle them. You're supposed to find a way to make them feel uncomfortable so they don't have time, so they rush their thought process. That wasn't it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Houston is on a tear right now. Almost reminds me of the days of the old run-and-shoot offense there at U of H. They're up by 17 over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Quick step and go. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Max got it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Sends it back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Wade. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisiana. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The sure hands, it's Savage. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up second down.
Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Williamson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Caught in the backfield, it's Savage. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.